There we go. All right. Today, Michael Huggins is our trainer. We had the opportunity here in the Salt Lake area to hear from Michael and several of the other great team leaders here in Team Elevate, and it was a blast. We had such a good time. My only regret is there were so few of us there. I don't know what happened, but we've got an opportunity to make up for that this week. We've got an opportunity to hear from Michael this morning. And I've copied down several of my favorite Michael Huggins quotes. One is, you can make money or you can make excuses, but not both. And one that I copied down on Saturday that just was really a kick in the head. I loved it. Casually hang up on people. Those of you that were there saw how Michael applies that. He might share that with us again today, but it is a cool tool, and I appreciate Michael showing that to us. Michael is here with us today. We're going to listen to him now. Michael, how are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Good morning, everybody else. Welcome to the call. Thanks, Ron, for putting this together. And I'm now the host. All right, let's get this going. It is Money Monday. Got some cool announcements for you, and then wanted to give you a schedule of where I'm going to be so that you can put people in front of me. And let's get these people in the system. Let's get you making some money. So, okay, screen share. Here we go. Real quick, Ron, just want to make sure. Yep, okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good to go. Sharing screen. All right, so guess what today is? Guys, did you know that today is Lani Nata's birthday? Lani. So, happy birthday, Lani. Hope everyone's making some cake or something for you, or I got something planned for you, but you're gonna have to wait till this weekend for it. Okay, so check this out. Check it out. Build for events, BFE, baby. That's what we're working on. But we all did want to say happy birthday to Lonnie. Happy birthday. Something is really weird about the system this morning. I don't know if you guys could see my screen. I don't know.
We're seeing it okay.
Okay.
It's a little different, but it was different for me today too. So I don't know that it's either you or me, Michael.
Well, isn't that interesting? Okay. We'll try it this way. We just keep trying. There we go. Okay. Happy birthday, Lonnie. We're so grateful for you, for your family, for your energy, for your ideas, for your love. So grateful. So happy birthday. Thanks for being here. And congrats on your promotion to lit, or to pit. That's exciting. So speaking of Lonnie and the pit team and the 100K a year club, I'm going to talk about how we're going to use this Saturday, and then you'll just take what I'm using and the specifics about this Saturday's event, and you'll just make some little modifications to talk about your events. But this is how I'm going to get a bunch of people in front of Lonnie this weekend. Okay, so she's going to be in Denver to do Super Saturday on 4/21. So she's going to be here, and I have about 30 people I need to call to do my continuous follow-up. People who've come to the meetings, my peeps who've come to the meetings in the last 90 days or so, got about 30 of them who I would like to see and hear from Lonnie. So I'm going to call these people. Now, I know sometimes some of you people are thinking that because you've made hundreds of phone calls, you got it. But I want to remind you, and what I still stick to is even when I call these 30 people, I'm still going to use the template, right? I'm still going to use the format for doing our invitations. And you guys remember what's the format? What's the template for building your Renatus business? What's the template? Well, we know the template. Find the people, tell the story, build for events, and follow up. So this is our template. Since I already have these 30 people, I've already found people. Boop. Now, what do I need to do? I need to tell the story and build for events. And then me calling them back is the follow-up. So I'm just working the template. And I think a lot of the times, most people who are in this business, who have the resources, the time, the material, they're putting in the effort, but they're not making the money, they're neglecting the template. Okay, Bob Snyder's been preaching it for decades. He's been teaching us. I've been saying it for years. If you're brand new, you should teach somebody today so you could say, hey, from the beginning, I've been teaching people the template. All right, the 4 money-making activities. That's the 4 MMA, money-making activities. That's the template. That's what we're working with. Template. Okay, beautiful. All right, my friends. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call these guys and gals. For some reason, they're mostly guys this round. I'm going to call them, and it's now my turn to do the next step. I've already found them. Our next step is to tell the story. So what do we tell our story on? For me, when I'm calling these guys and gals, I'm going to tell them again about my story. Because what's happened to me since I last talked to them, the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, I have a point to make about my story. Then I have the company's story. Well, what do we need to include with every conversation when we're talking about the company? Every conversation. I swear to God, guys, if you are missing this, you are wasting your time and losing money. Every conversation you should include about the company, the price increase. You should be telling everyone about the price increase. Save yourself $5,000 and buy now. May 28th, it goes up. It goes up $5,000. So save yourself $5,000 now. But I would phrase it when I'm telling the story about the company. Like, man, since we last spoke, our CEO has come out with some innovative opportunities to keep our company on top. And we got a new system. We got a new website. We have new classes. We got new curriculum. We've got new everything. Holy cow, it's coming out May 28th, which also means that the price is going up. Now, we talked about it being $20,000, and I know that that you were putting the money together, or you were scared, or I know that you were thinking about starting with the essentials, whatever it is for them. But the price is going up, and the essentials is going up $500. So save yourself that money. Get in for $19.97. Quick update on the company. Okay. My story, company story, and then the story of the next event. Right? Because that's the next step, build for events. Yeah, buddy, thinking ahead. So we're talking about the company, the innovation. We're talking about the price increase. We're talking about how we're doing them a favor. Okay. Remember that before you make any of your phone calls, before it's smile and dial time, you got to remind yourself of the 4 core beliefs. Before I get on the phone, I just write them on a piece of paper. Or I'll write them on the whiteboard, or I'll get a expo marker and I'll write them on a window or something nearby, just so I can see them, have the four core beliefs in my head real quick before I make the calls. Because when I'm calling to tell them about the event, I have to have this mindset and this posture of, I'm doing you a favor. That's how it has to come across when you're on the phone with them. This posture of, I'm doing you a favor by letting you know about this event. So I gave them a quick update on me, update on the company. Now we're going to talk about the event. The posture is, I'm doing you a favor. Now let's get into this event for the specifics of this one, and then you can just switch it for what you need for your area, your events. Okay, so we have to have the posture of, I'm doing you a favor, and we have to have the enthusiasm. Like, imagine the level of enthusiasm that you would display if you hit all of your goals, you exceeded all your goals last year. Let's say you started in Renatus in 2017 and you hit all your goals. And now it's time to call these people back, and you have this level of enthusiasm as if you hit all of your goals. How would you go about that on that phone call? How would you go about making sure that they had the same opportunity as you? If you hit all your goals, your income goals, your freedom, your time freedom goals, your relationship goals, you hit all those goals. How enthusiastic would you be? I need you to bring that level of enthusiasm to the conversation. Right? If you're enthusiastic that your kid just got accepted into Yale or something, right? How enthusiastic would you be when you tell your friends that? This needs to be that same level when you tell them about this event, whatever that event is for your area. Excuse me. And side note, excuse me, if you are having trouble generating that level of enthusiasm because of the event or what's going to happen at the event, if you are having a challenge generating that level of enthusiasm, then you need to tell somebody. Okay? Tell someone, because if you just go to the event and you watch the event and it didn't turn out how it's supposed to go, we didn't have enough people, or you didn't bring anybody, why? Why is that? So tell someone. Right? If we're looking at hosting an event and you're having a hard time figuring out how to get excited about it, and if you're not excited about it, then you're definitely not going to pass on any excitement to a guest, to a prospect. So if your area leader is like, hey, we're going to do this event and it's coming up in a couple weeks, and you're not excited about it and you don't know how to build for it, you got to start talking to people. Tell someone, so that you're not just sitting there a month from now going, well, why did that event suck? We don't want to do that. So if you don't see how to generate enthusiasm around that event that's coming up in your area, talk to someone about it and get a perspective shift. Right? Because again, it's not about you. I want you to get excited for them when you're talking about this next event, because you're already going, right? You want to get excited for them. So a little side note about working with your area to make sure that we're all excited about whatever event it is we're building for. Okay. So we're going to develop this certain level of enthusiasm in our conversation. Okay, so we have our posture, we have our enthusiasm, and then our intent. Okay, too often we will say out loud, we'll say our intent was just to talk. Oh, I'm just calling you to talk, or I'm just calling you to hit you up, or I'm just calling you to catch up, or I'm just, if there's no intent, then the people who pick up on that are like, well, you're wasting my time. This is just some idle chit chat. Come on, man. What do you want? We don't want to do that. So what's your intent? When you put it in your mind, when you intend, go out of imagine if you got in your car at your house, you got in the car, and you're like, all right, I need to go. And you just started driving. You had no intent. Where would you end up? Who knows? Same thing with your conversations. If you just start them, but you don't know where you're going to go with them, who knows how long it'll take and how pleasant it'll be? Probably not very pleasant. So, what is our intent? When we're making each phone call, and I'm telling you, I'm doing this for my peeps, right? I got 30 people to give a call to in the next couple of days to make sure they're at this Saturday's event. And these are the 30 people that have already attended. I don't know if I mentioned that. Already attended. So I'm doing this to talk about Lonnie. But then I also have, 20 plus new leads that I need to get to the Wednesday, then to the Thursday, so that I can get them to the Saturday. So I'm just talking about following up here, just to be clear. Okay, so what is our intent? Instead of saying, I just wanted to catch up, or I just wanted to reach out to you, or I just wanted to. Instead, the intent is to line up their goal with our service. So hopefully you took notes on these 30 people. I know I did. So I'll just pull up my notes. I review my 4 core beliefs. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to pull up my notes. I'm going to read my notes on these people. And I'm going to line up their goal with our service. So some of the guys that I'm talking to, their goal is to make more money. Okay? Some people's goals is to get their time back. Right? Pretty much those are the 2 goals that they fall in line with. So all I'm going to say is, guess what? In my invitation to them about this event this Saturday with Lonnie, I'll either tell them how Lonnie made so much freaking money using our service, and also how she got her time back. So here's how it would sound. So remember, my posture of I'm doing you a favor. Man, I've got some great news.